Welcome to the Center for Creative Living. I'm Dr. Paul Haider. Studies have shown now that in quantum physics, if you have someone place their attention on something that you want to change, that the chances of that happening increase by 250,000 to 1, that they can make a change in reality. There was one professor, he had this painting of the Alamo, and he had a student that he had some kind of mental connection with, that they are always helping each other, and he was her boss because she was a TA at the college. And so he decided to do an experiment. He went into his office and started concentrating on this painting. And she had never seen it before, and she was down a few doors down in a soundproof room with half ping pong balls over her eyes, and they were taped on, and there was a red light in the room, and she could not hear a thing. And then she was asked to write down what came to her. And she had the image of a flag waving over a Spanish-American fort. Now, how amazing is that? I think it's pretty exciting. The study was done also with fish. They had fish in a tank, and they had people think about these fish and had them go left or right, changing where they moved in the tank. And that was actually increased way beyond 50-50. Then they did a study with gerbils. And gerbils like to get on their little wheel and run and run. And they had people think about these gerbils in a different room. And then they could speed up the gerbil. And when they were thinking about them, they went much, much faster. Amazing. And then they did a study with red blood cells. And you say, what can they do with red blood cells? Well, not much, I guess. Well, no, they put blood cells into a test tube, and then they took saline solution or salt solution and keep adding it to the red blood cells. And if you add too much, they burst. Well, if they had somebody thinking about these red blood cells, keeping them together, they actually went way above the normal bursting point for saline. Man, wow. And then they did this with men, with women, and then they also did this with bonded couples, people who love one another. You know what they found? That the chance of changing reality increased by 6 times. And Jesus said, whenever 2 or more of you come together in my name. And what is God's name but love? Whenever we're in a relationship, is there a need or is there a love? You know, one time when I was married to a woman, my first wife, I thought I needed this person in my life. And there's a big difference between needing. I can be good all alone by myself. I can be happy. But needing interferes with love. Love is a verb. Love is an action. Love is about giving. Love is about taking. Love is about helping. Love is about care. You know, and love, in some instances, is just a habit. You know, if somebody does something good for us, and then we feel warm feelings for that person. And eventually, if we do it enough, we become habituated and we become in love with that person. But what about loving the person who really is hard to love? That's another story. That is true love. And it goes beyond codependence. It goes beyond needing something. It's about loving in a real way. Love is an action. And I want to do a meditation with you about clearing away all that stuff which is not you, because you are pure love. And just close your eyes and settle down and find a nice place to sit and find yourself relaxing deeply. Close your eyes and allow the top of your head to relax, and the back of your head, and your face, your shoulders, and your neck and throat. And allowing your arms to relax, and all of your lower arms and your wrist in your hand, allowing your all back muscles to relax, letting all your weight go down into the chair and down into your lungs and your heart, letting them relax. It's so nice to feel peaceful. Down into your abdomen, letting all your internal organs relax. Down into your hips, upper legs, knees, and calves. Down into your ankles and your feet. And just imagining a big plastic bag there. And thinking about all your belongings which are not you. And allowing yourself to gather all those things, because whenever you're sick, whenever you're really not feeling good, you don't think about those things. Allowing yourself to put those in the plastic bag. Allowing yourself to connect with your past and all those things that created anxiety and sadness and shame, and gather those up and put those in the plastic bag. And allow yourself to think about everything in the future that you have worry about, and gather that up, for that is not you. And put that in the plastic bag. And now allowing yourself to connect with all negativity within you, for that is really not you. For you are nothing but pure love. And gathering that up and putting that in the plastic bag. And allowing yourself to look at yourself in your mind's eye and your body, and seeing all the aches and pains and dis-ease, and gathering that up and putting that in the plastic bag. And now allowing yourself to grab the plastic bag and throw it away, and seeing that you are nothing but pure light, the pure soul light of the star that is above your head. That soul which is an essence of the connection of the God that is all around us, that God within God, that you are the oneness of eternal light. And allow yourself to be in that peace forevermore. And allow yourself to be coming back to the room now. I want to thank you for being with us at the Center for Creative Living. I'll talk to you again. Have a great day. Dr. Paul Haider.